That we can wait since you wait. Yeah, I heard you. He did not twice. Yeah. What is ITEC 451? Okay, what are you doing here?
The receptionist actually told me I was.
What receptionist? I don't have a receptionist.
She's just down.
She doesn't work for me.
She said that this is about.
Okay, well, we're gonna meet with Mr. Petty for.
We were talking over some plans to get this out of the
Well, first of all, I fired him this morning, so his decision making is obviously poor. So what are we doing here?
Well, maybe I can talk to you and we can go over. Basically, I just wanted to go over some basics, what we're all about. How we
Well, come in, I don't want to let the heat up. Come on. So who are you again?
My name is Mike Heapy.
Okay, oh, please. Sit
Sorry,
down.
man.
Yeah, that's what your world, kid.
So you are,
You don't even know who I am? You came to see me?
I don't, sorry.
All right,
shouldn't
I'm
tell me
Mike.
your
I
name.
am Mr. Petty's, the former employee's manager, the purchasing manager.
Purchasing, okay,
This entire building that you see, I run it.
okay. Well, that's perfect then, because I have a couple of things that I actually wanted to talk to the purchasing manager about anyway, so,
I have a name.
Mike, sorry, yes. So some things that we had covered, we talked about what kind of brands we carry, our warranties. He had concerns about, you guys were planning on switching over to a more automated system using solenoids, solenoid valves, and flow control valves and stuff like that. Was that accurate, or was that another thing that you messed up before you left?
That's something he definitely messed up. I do not like manual stuff. I want to switch it to that.
Okay.
But he wouldn't have known that. That's my idea.
Okay, perfect. So he was concerned with whether we carried it or
Let's
not.
not even talk about he. So here's the thing, like, he is the past. He no longer works here. So let's just talk about whatever, we need going forward.
Okay. So you guys are municipality, obviously. So whenever something breaks down, you got to get right on it and fix it. We're located right here in town, so we can get stuff out to you. I would say within an hour, easily.
Guaranteed?
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Okay, so if I have a guy who makes $80 an hour standing around for an hour and 15, can I charge you an extra 15 minutes?
Absolutely.
Any time of the day?
Yeah.
Put it on paper, let's see that.
All right. I'll have to draw it up, obviously, but yeah. Whether it's myself or another on-call person in our warehouse.
Even if I need 1,000 feet of class 52 ductile iron, you're gonna be able to get that to me in an hour.
Sure, yeah.
Sure you want to die on that hill?
I stand by it.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. I guess, how are your relationships with your current suppliers?
Really good. The guy I buy all my ductile iron pipe from and C900, him and I have been best friends since we were 1 year old, and came up through the ranks and everything together. So he's also my kid's godfather, and Greg's got him since like that. Awesome.
Gotcha. I guess we would like to also start a relationship with you professionally, but
I would also love to start a relationship with, supermodels, but I mean, that's just not in the cards. There's a lot of things I'd love to do. I'd love to be able to dunk a basketball at age 40. It's just not happening. Or grow hair.
right.
So a lot of things we'd love to do, but why should I start a relationship with a new supplier and not having a really good supplier?
That's a fair point. I guess you just never know until you try it, but all I can offer is my word, obviously, that we're a good company, we're reliable, and I think we could help you guys out a lot.
So your word and you're reliable. So who do you do business with that I can check on?
We work with a few other municipalities, North Platte.
Hey, that sounds terrible. It's going in the ground.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like it.
People are moving out of there left and right.
Yeah. Also given, if you want a full list of testimonials or something, I can compile something for you and send it over to you.
Okay,
But we've had good relationships with them. They don't have the same guarantees that I'm offering you, obviously, because we don't have warehouses and yards in those towns. So we can't deliver something there within an hour.
so the only delivery within an hour is in town here. So if I'm doing a job, because we do jobs all over, we're a huge company. You can't guarantee me delivery somewhere else. I mean, what's the time frame?
I guess I was under the assumption that as the municipality of Kearney that we would just
Assumption.
operate-
You know what happens when people assume stuff?
No, what?
Makes an ass out of you and me. I learned that right.
So you guys do operate outside of
All over the place. Big
Okay.
company, huge company. We own the building.
So yeah, within town, I can guarantee within an hour. Outside of town, it's gonna depend on.
Because my biggest thing is I need consistent service. Everybody talks about the good service that they do, but what I need is consistent service. Because I need to know and be able to plan for when my guys are gonna be able to get their materials so they can put the stuff in. So that's the biggest thing for me.
Okay. How far out do you normally plan your projects?
Depends, if the water main breaks, I plan it, when that phone call comes and says, hey, there's a water main that broke, get over here and dig a ditch.
Yeah.
You know, if I had a crystal ball, I would not be doing this.
Right. So most of our scheduled deliveries, a lot of our current customers plan out about a week ahead of time.
A week ahead of time for stock stuff, that seems a little ridiculous.
For like projects and stuff that they have.
Again, but it's stock stuff, and most of the stuff that I do is all stuff that my supplier stocks for me, so I
It's,
mean,
yeah, it's stock stuff, but it just helps us schedule out.
so our job
trucks-
is to help you by giving you guys a full week ahead of time. In a
Yeah.
perfect world, I'd give everybody a week ahead of time, that's not the reality.
And in turn, we're helping you by being organized and knowing where our trucks are gonna be at.
Well, I'm pretty sure the worst supplier on earth, if I give them a week heads up, they can probably service me. I'm looking for that guy that can service me in an hour.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'd be on call for you, if we didn't have anybody in the warehouse. As long as we have a truck available, if you call me and need something right away, I can bring it out to you.
You gonna bring a fire hydrant in your car?
I have a pickup, so,
You gonna bring that in your pickup?
yeah, sure.
Okay. 2 AM?
Yeah.
Piece of ductile iron on a, okay.
Yep.
You guaranteeing this again?
Yep.
You don't wanna go that route, okay, all right.
I guess, are there any concerns that you would have with entering into business with us?
Yes, so one of my concerns is, again, everybody can walk in here and say, hey, I guarantee this and I guarantee that. When the shit hits the fan, it's bleeding somebody in that. So, and I got a track record of 35 years with this guy who's literally I can call him up and he's gonna drop what he does to take care of it. So why would I switch from what I know to what I don't know?
I guess all I can say is the same. I think we're very competitive price wise, and I think that if you give us some opportunities here and there, give us a chance to prove ourselves to you.
The price doesn't mean much, especially like I said, city calls and says, hey, we got a water main that's broke. They're not calling 4 of us going, hey, give us the price to fix the water main. And then they were gonna compile 4 different quotes and spend a bunch of time circle different around it. What they're saying and what I'm saying is, the price isn't everything, it's availability of customer service. So that's what I'm after. Again, 35-year relationship, proven, I'll pay more for that. What are you bringing in favor?
I mean, you're talking very highly of this guy. All I can say is the same. I guess I would ask that you give us an opportunity here and there to at least put some bids in on the projects that you guys have upcoming and give us an opportunity to prove it. We have great customer service, great response times, and I would just hope for an opportunity to show you that.
Okay, so what kind of, how big a projects can you handle, how small a projects can you handle?
Everything from fixing your toilet in your basement, replacing a new water line. We've got over $3 million of inventory on hand at any time, 200,000 square feet of yard and warehouse space total. So no project too big or too small, I guess.
$3 million of inventory, huh? Again, this kind of goes back to everybody says, hey, I got this almighty thing. Like, I would like to see it, I guess. I'd like to see, walk me through the process. Like, how How many guys do you have? How many trucks do you have?
Okay.
Who am I gonna be dealing with? Am I gonna be dealing with you? Am I gonna be dealing with your inside sales lackey? Like, who am I dealing with here?
So we've got 4 inside sales guys. If you're coming in off the street just to pick something up real quick.
How big are you guys? How much business you guys do?
A year?
Yeah.
I didn't get this last year's numbers. I'd have to send that over to you.
Oh,
15 million around there.
15 million, you got a 200,000 square foot facility?
Yeah.
Man, you guys must be killing on margin.
Well, I can't speak to that, I guess, but yeah, we have 4 inside sales guys. So if you come in to just pick something up real quick, you'll probably be working with them.
But again, I buy from people. I buy from people. So I'm gonna deal with you. I wanna deal with all these other guys. I'm gonna
Okay.
do that.
Yeah, absolutely. When you come in, I'll have someone let me know, and I'll be there to help you out with
Where
whatever.
you going?
Then I'm sure one of our inside sales guys can help you. They're very reliable guys. They've got over 30 years of experience between them. They know their stuff. I learned a lot of the things that I know from them, so I think you'd be happy with the service that they can provide you.
So they got all the experience. What am I doing talking to you?
It's just the different work capacity, I guess. I'm outside sales and they're inside sales. We both offer different things. They support me, I guess.
All right, I don't know. Whole, you know, I'm all for giving people chances and opportunities and whatnot. I'm trying to put the 2 and 2 together and figure out like why I should job my buddy here and give somebody else an opportunity to do it. Like, I'm just trying to figure that out.
Excuse me,
You don't have the bid, do you?
not anymore. So,
That's what I call COVID, for short.
gotcha.
Bid.
Um,
I don't know, this is your show.
So if I could invite you out, we could show you around, show you our facility. I had talked to Mr. Kais with setting aside some dedicated stock.
Again, the dude no longer works here, man. So, like, once they're off my roster, they're dead.
Is that something you'd be interested in now?
Yeah, I'd like to come see a facility. I'd like to take pictures of it.
Okay.
Are you laughing at me?
No, sorry. Thought I heard some laughter out in the hallway or something. But yeah, I can bring you in, we'll walk you around. You can see the warehouse and our yard and our fleet of trucks and stuff, and see what you think about that.
I'll have to think about it. Maybe I'll get back to you.
Okay. Well, could we set up a time for this, and then if something happens that it has to get canceled, we can go from there? Maybe 2 weeks from now this time?
Yes, that'll work for me. I gotta check my calendar though, but it's probably fine.
Okay, 2 weeks from now.
That should be 10 days right out of quarantine. Yeah, I'll be good to go then.
Okay.
Again, are you laughing at me? This is a serious matter.
No, sorry. Tickle on my throat. But I'll get that sent over to you, that meeting information, some of the testimonial information from our customers and things like that. And I look forward to hearing from you, I guess.
Okay.
All right, thank you for meeting with me.
How you gonna get a hold of me if you don't have my email? You only got my first name.
I'll get it from their receptionist.
There isn't a reception, but I know we established that at the beginning.
Oh, okay. Well, can I get your contact information?
It's mike@.com. Really, short one.
All righty. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
You too.